So my name is Michael Reynolds. I'm building Career Surfing, where we help people reach their what they're becoming and what they want to become. Basically, I had a hard time figuring out what I wanted to do, and so I flipped through a bunch of different careers in college or in majors in college, and then I spent 5 years in a career afterwards, and eventually I realized this isn't what I wanted to do. And many of you maybe have had that same experience. So Lyft came out, and I decided I wanted to take a trip around the country. So I packed my my Corolla here with things, and I took a 2.5-year trip around the country driving Lyft in various cities. Well, the problem was I didn't have anywhere to stay while I was driving around the country, so I found couch surfing. And couch surfing allowed me to stay with a host of people that just opened their doors to me. And it turned out that I found out a lot about careers I didn't even knew existed before. And it was a great way for me to connect with people and find out details about their careers. So I guess the main thing is that I want to start a company where people pay to shadow, where they can get hands-on experience in a short amount of time. So they don't spend a whole year at a hospital and realize that's not what they wanted to do. And they don't spend 4 years in veterinary school and realize they just wasted a lot of money and a lot of time. So the problem is, like I said, it's basically time. So we only have a certain amount of time in our lives, and we don't have enough time to be exploring careers to get where we want to be for our whole lives. So a study from Gartner said that about half of people in their current careers are dissatisfied, and when they're dissatisfied, they start looking for careers elsewhere. So my solution would be a modern platform to buy and lend shadowing. Like this, one of my hosts here was John. He was a real estate appraiser in San Diego, California. So he took me out on one of his jobs and showed me what his role is and what he does as a real estate appraiser. And I got this experience all over the country. I stayed with hosts in probably three-quarters of the country. So this is basically the solution I'm looking for, is to allow people to buy some time from these people who they want to give back, but they also have their lives are busy, and they're valuable people, and they should be paid for their time. So the competition out there right now, we have like Masterclass, Skillshare, E4C, LinkedIn, Ladders, YouTube University. But the thing with all these is they're all free, and we good on time? Yeah, good. They're all free, so you end up doing things like this, where you message somebody on Ladders and you say, hey, I work for a software company in St. Pete, but I'm on the client relations side and I've always had an interest in being a developer. Do you have time to chat maybe? Well, I messaged this person 3 weeks ago and I haven't gotten a response. So my idea would be networking on demand, where you don't have to wait 3 weeks to never get a response from somebody. You can pay for their time and ask them all the questions you want. So how do you make money? There's going to be a 5% host service fee. The host, that should be mentor. So there's going to be a mentor fee on whatever they decide to charge, and then there's a $10 membership fee for the people looking to explore careers. Just general market size, there's 19.6 million going into college, there's 8.4 million unemployed, and there's 10.9 million job openings. But the real market size would be 139,099,570, and then the SAM would be the half of that from the Gartner study, and then in just Orlando, Kissimmee, Sanford area, we have 1,236,000, and then if you do the 46% off of that, we're looking at 568,000 people potentially dissatisfied right here in Orlando. So the top industry is citing dissatisfaction, which would be the go-to-market, would be these top 4, and then also the ones below as well. But I would be looking at ages 24 to 39, because those are the people who have spent some time in their careers, and they have money, and they're looking for something different. I just met somebody at the Rock Gym 2 weeks ago, and he had spent a whole career in, well, he's 33, so not a whole career, but he was dissatisfied with his job. He made a lot of money, and he just wanted to find something new. So that would be the age in the market that I'm looking at. Financials, it's about 935 users to break even, according to my really rudimentary financials here. But yeah, about 935 users, we could get a break even. So far on the team is the founder and CEO, Michael. This is a screenshot from Couchsurfing. So basically, if somebody's accepting guests, then you can request to stay with them, and then I would want that same sort of experience with career surfing, but you would pay for it instead. Next up would be establish C Corp, develop the MVP, get a founding team, scale contractor recruitment, which would be the mentors, and then target ads towards the go-to market, which would be my people that want to explore careers. Thank you all for your time. And customer discovery never stops.
Thank you. I'll give you your 20 after that. By the way, that was just right around